Good.
Bravo puts Joey,
All right.
the founder of
So, how
Legacy
many years
Leagues,
has the league
on
been
the
around for
spot.
either Connecticut or Rhode
Episode
Island? That's what I
16
want
is
to
out
ask.
now.
It's
Tap
been around
in.
8 years.
8 years.
Total.
Okay.
So we started in Connecticut in 2016. Yeah.
And then expanded. Okay. So, gotta have it by now. If you were to name 3 Legacy League Hall of Famers, give me some names. Give me some names. Give me some guys.
All right.
This is your chance to put some of your stars over for your league. So give me 3 Legacy League Hall of Famers. I'm putting you on the spot.
All right. I like it. So it's going to be not always the best player, but one of them is, I think, our best player. So his name is Mike Davis in Connecticut. He's been around since the first season. He's actually 46 points shy of 2,000. And he'll be the first player to reach 2,000 points. So, again, we do career stats, so we have all of that data, right? And so oh my goodness, I forget how many titles he's won, but over 5. And been on that team that's always kind of been the dominant team, but he's been the best player on that dominant team. And it's funny, he's not necessarily the most athletic or, the biggest guy. So he's a guard. Yeah. And so people see him and they're like, oh, what's the big deal? Before the game. Right. And then in the game, he this season, I think, went for 50 at one point, you know what I mean? Like 16 threes, just like an all around very good player. Yeah. And is one of those players that in the playoffs locks in on defense and actually becomes one of the best defenders, as well. Right. And that's kind of the part that they turn on when they need to kind of get over that hump. Right. So the one who just made that 3 right there, Cody Crawford, I wanted to shout him out. He's one in Rhode Island, one of the first players, joined my first season. I didn't know him. He saw it online and joined. He's the captain of that Lob City team. Nice. And he's been there every year, and they won all but one of the titles in Rhode Island. And he's been like the GM of that team, kind of constantly revamping the team. And they've had a core. And you see Mac there too. He's which is awesome, man. So that was so cool for him to come out.
Well, he still shouldn't be dunking though. I just want to see crossover, excuse me's, and some layups and some missed layups. That's all I want to see.
He's awesome. Shout out to him for he came out, before that week just to come see it, and I would, so shout out Mac, and it was so great for him to play, but for sure. But the third one I think is kind of open. I mean, I'm gonna leave that one open. I think those 2 stand out in my mind. I mean, the third one is going to be. There's a lot of players who win titles and put up stats. But those 2 are the longest, I think, in each league for sure. And